So the next day, this 10 out of 10 smoke show baddie walks into the hotel and she's like,
Sophia
hi.
Loren.
Yeah, everyone goes, oh, is that Sophia Loren? Holy shit.
We are 50 minutes into the movie.
Yeah,
It's
I'm Princess Leia
crazy.
and I'm this dude's ex-wife. I'm here to see him. And she goes upstairs and she meets George Papard and she's like, Han Solo, you're not my ex-husband. What are you doing?
It's an interesting kind of 6 days of the Condor type dilemma. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah.
really good. And shout the fuck out to this poor hotelier, this lass who's in the Resistance, sensei from One Battle After Another. She makes it so close to getting this woman out of the room before the police come in.
Yeah.
And this guy who is undercover as fucking this woman's husband is forced to be like, I'm her husband, and then just cover her mouth and be like,
I am
They are
Stamgen.
so lucky that cop just has no object permanence, and the second he hears Fun or Stamgen, just like turns on his heel,
rotates 180
sprints out of
degrees,
the
gets
room.
the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
He does not see Nora do the biggest double take right at Curtis. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's here because she needs her ex-husband's signature on a legal document.
Yes, that's why she's chased him down across Europe, basically, and gone to this hotel room.
Because he has partial custody of the kids and he needs to relinquish the fuck out of them so she can escape to Italy.
So the German cops track down Jacobius, and they're like, "Are you Jacobius?" Guy who has been training for days to answer the question, "Are you Jacobius?" with yes, goes
She's like,
"Yeah."
oh, I know this one. Yes.
Yeah, pretty easy actually.
And they
showed
go,
me a bunch of
"Come with me."
slides. It's like, fuck.
You're nicked.
Yeah, they just
He's
nick
like,
him.
yes, would you like me to tell you about my childhood? No, that's
They're
fine.
like,
You're
yeah,
under arrest.
du bist nicked, pal.
My brother, he's just like rattling off birthdays all the way to the police station.
Spy who wants a good grade in spying?
Yeah, me for
That'd
real.
Be me.
If I
That'd
was
be
a
me
spy.
me as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to show
It's
my
like,
work. I want to get a good grade
Do
in
you want to know
espionage.
my birthday? Do you want to know when my birthday is? You should get me something.
Guys, come on, you haven't even asked me about my cool cover. You're
Yeah.
just sitting in front of the firing squad, just rattling off
wasted.
everything you know.
Yeah,
bullshit.
ridiculous.
Come on, I worked really hard on this.
So the Nazis interrogate him, but they're just Nazi cops rather than the SS or whatever. So they're
This is fantastic because they jump on him that he is a murderer, that like Jacobius is a murderer and murdered someone, and he's like, oh fuck, I guess I did kill her. And everyone is
because
like,
they're like, we have witnesses.
they threaten him with, "Do you want to bring in the witnesses who could identify him as not being Jacobius?"
and he's like, shit, I guess I did.
Uh-huh.
And the fucking guy goes, all right, well, we would sentence you to death for this, but we need engineers right now. Would you like to go to our secret facility where we're making V2 rockets on condition that you like blab to us about anyone being
Report,
counter-revolutionary or whatever? And he goes, oh yeah, I definitely do
Love
that.
to do that. Yeah. They say, if you see something that doesn't look right,
Yeah.
speak to a member of staff or Nazi transport police on sex 09
But just as he leaves the room, they walk past the British guy, the SS guy.
Hey, they walk past Bamford and Bamford's like,
good
all right,
luck,
how's it going? It's like, oh shit.
who was at the fucking recruitment drive earlier on, and it's like,
so
And
unlucky.
met Henshaw.
Moment.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that Dutch tea boy I saw last week, and it was
I'd
very
recognize
memorable.
that beautiful Dutch tea boy anyway.
This is how we learn that Bamford is a double agent.
Watching this, I wasn't happy for Henshaw that this is happening, but at the same time, I thought for sure they were going to be setting him up as like, oh, he's the traitor in the spy group. But he immediately gets caught. He is first identified as a murderer. He maintains his cover, and then he's identified as a spy.
He maintains his cover.
The staying cool under pressure hour. It does not
Yeah.
end, right? So Bamford is like, I say, old boy, I'm half English, half German, and 100%
I picked
Nazi.
the right side.
When the war started, I had to decide what I believed, and I believe in fascism.
What he does is he engages in a kind of provocation of a man he decides looks Reddit by doing every logical fallacy and waiting for the guy to go, that's actually an argument from authority you're doing. And so he sits there and he's like, now listen here, there's millions of people in the right, millions. Do you really think millions of Nazis could be wrong? And the whole time this fucking guy is biting his lip like, that doesn't mean anything. It's not logical. It's not logical.
That Oswald Mosley had some good ideas.
Yeah. She's like, don't you want to join the winning side, old boy? And he's just like, I don't know, dude. I don't even fucking
Listen
speak English.
here, I'm a professor of fascism, and I think you'd agree I know more about fascism than you, so why don't you just take my word for it?
Son, do you know when this is? This is late 1944. We are winning.
Yeah.
We're winning the war right now. Listen,
It's
we're
going so well
moments
for
away.
We're scraping the barrel for talent. We're winning. You should know this by now.
us. Really trying to get the last good bits out of this barrel.
That's where they store the good stuff, is the bottom of the barrel.
I think the bottom of this barrel is really getting good.
We will even recruit the enemy.
Yeah, BS is like, I don't fucking speak English. Why are you talking to me in English? Right? In Dutch.
Dutch and German. Dutch and German.
It's-
Yeah,
So
and so
good.
finally they're like, all right, motherfucker, listen, we're going to take you out to the wall where we shoot people. Like, it's got a ditch next to it full of muddy water. And if we shoot you, you're going to get shot dead. You're going to land in the ditch in this puddle. You're going to drink the puddle water in your dying moments. And that is going to mean you're gay.
No one's going
You're
to
gay.
remember
Die
you.
in Nazi Germany. You
not
die
gay
in
if you
real
drink the
life.
Yeah.
Very much so,
And
actually.
heroically, our boy is like, I do not give a fuck.
Yeah, he
my name
thinks
is
about
Jakob
it. He
Bios.
looks at everyone
My
and he
name
goes,
is Jakob,
"My
whatever
name's
it
Jakob
is,
Bios.
dude."
I don't speak English. What
So
are you
here's
talking
the
about?"
thing. To me, right, and to turn this into to like heave hard on the tiller and to kill James Bond here, right? This is something that we've been talking about whenever we've done spy movies a lot of the time. This was the Operation Suicide that I was down for, right? Because get shot dead in a ditch completely anonymously sounded pretty fucking good to me back in the day. I do not know how any intelligence agency ever recruited a cisgender spy, right? Because if the
very
big
true.
threat to you is you are going to die in total obscurity for no reason under a false name and no one is going to remember who you really were, that was fucking hanging over us all the time already.
Yeah. To me, that's fucking Tuesday, bro.
Table stakes, you know?
Yeah. And also there's a secret mission. Great, cool. But we have an
Yeah,
award on this
exactly.
podcast because it is this podcast. We've taken it
Yeah,
over.
That's right.
We have an award
Yeah.
on this
Shit.
podcast for heroic characters who go above and beyond for the cause of goodness. It's called the Goodnight Cross, and I'd like to propose
Yes.
that we give Jakob whatever the Goodnight Cross.
Absolutely.
Jakob Beer, or whatever
yeah.
his real name is.
Yeah, whatever
should
that
get
is real name.
Chris, find a way to integrate something for the holidays into this episode. We need to fight back.
Henderson or whatever his name is.
The holidays are over,
They're
Quinn.
flailing. They're on the
It's
ropes.
Almost
They're on the
February.
ropes.
Take the advantage.
Meanwhile, back at the hotel, George Papard is like, Princess Leia, what if we were friends? And she's like, I'm really sad, but yeah, all right, whatever.
I want to see my children, you fuck.
At
Yeah.
this point, I'm just writing, I miss Drummond. Where's Drummond?
She does try the solo doctrine of always be trying to escape, which I appreciate. And his response to this is,
Also down 2 bottles of wine
Yeah.
in one scene.
Oh, yeah.
he's got a great like 1940s man handling woman problem approach to this, which is drink too much. You drank too much. You're hysterical. Which which is just like an incredible fucking roller coaster.
They're all doing a very interesting thing, which is like appealing to someone not in the room. Which, like, this guy is immediately like, look, I want to let you go, but like the resistance lass who runs this hotel, like, I just need to convince her that we can trust you. That's what we need to do here.
He kind of like varies on his sincerity, because at one point Norris says, you know, like, you may be sympathetic, but that woman out there, she's definitely already decided. And Curtis kind of responds petulantly like, well, that's not my fault.
It's like, well,
You
fucking,
came
I
here.
just got here.
Like, what am I supposed
Yeah.
to do?
So-
I don't want to die.
I got
So
nothing to do
Engel-
with you. Your husband died. He died in an air raid or something. We
I'm
picked
just
his name off
pretending
a
to be
list.
your ex.
Engel shows up, right? Our Nigel
Yeah.
Thornberry, right? And they have to sneak him into a
Yeah.
room, which means he's not on the register. And so the next morning, when the cops in their stupid hat show up, he's not on the list. And he does one of my favorite gambits ever. I love it every time it's played. The
It's so
cops
good.
like, wie heißen Sie, right?
What's your name?
What's your name? Because you're not on the list. And he goes, wie heißen Sie? What's your fucking name, dude? Because
Yeah.
I'm important. I'm a doctor of mathematics. All doctor, no first name. I gave up my privileged position being a doctor of mathematics, which I am, to work for the Reich. And now you, as a kind of bullshit lowly service employee, have missed my
Exactly.
name off the register. Put it back on before anyone finds out.
I am such a superstar scientist that I have a mononym.
Yeah. And
Hell
it's
yeah.
doctor.
Think of a first name. It's
And it
Doctor.
works. Yeah.
I love bossing around the guy who's gonna find you out. He has to borrow his pencil to like pencil him in on the list, and he's like at the end he fully does the Putin "give me my pen back" thing, which
So good.
is really, really good.
It should be noted too that that Nigel Thornberry has a book that has contained within the hidden new identity papers for everyone, which is being handled by one of these officers. So he does get that handed over to him.
Yeah.
I did love whenever it was first handed to him by the MI5 guy. He's just like, well, I lose books constantly. Only books, though.
Yeah, I have
Weirdest thing.
weird sort of it's a flaw like in the outer
just
world.
books.
So the Nazis go and pick up George Peppard, and he's kindled enough of a kind of weird romance in a way that dodges a lot of the kind of spy cops thing, because she knows he's a spy.
Yeah.
But he's kind of like
He offers her a good deal because he's like, well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to,
yeah.
because I've learned to forge your husband's signature. He's not going to sign this document because he's fucking dead. But I can perfectly sign it and date it. And then, if you give me up,
You've collaborated.
then this document's not going to be fucking worth it anymore. Your gender
I'll
recognition
date
certificate's
it
going to
for
be invalid.
today,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you can't say that he died 4 months ago because then your
Yeah.
shit's
and
fucked.
this is
you
all
see.
done
Yeah.
kind
They go,
of a little
"Oh,
bit
smart."
flirtatiously, right? And she's kind of like, well, my husband is dead. Maybe this guy who could, maybe this
My
is
husband
okay.
is dead. I only
I want to
sex.
remarry.
You can see her have the most fatal thought that one can have, which is maybe I can trust British intelligence.
Never do that.
Yeah.
No, you can't. You actually can't.
And so the Nazis come to like pick him up to take him to the factory, right? And
She
he's
covers
like,
for him.
yeah, and there's this really sweet double meaning thing where he's like, she checks that he knows her address, which she's given him, as their kind of romance kind of kindles a little bit. And he's like, yeah, of course I'll write to her after we've won the war.
Da-da-da.
By we, I mean
Yeah.
the Nazis, which
I
we
mean,
all are.
bloody British.
Yes.
It's cute. It's cute. She has to die. If I were the resistance, I would still kill her,
Yeah.
and I would be right to do it.
The receptionist lady's like, shh, you didn't pay your hotel bill, motherfucker.
At some point off screen, this receptionist hotel lady has weighed up everything and gone, we should probably just kill her, really, shouldn't we? And hey, that's the resistance, pal. Good luck.
There's a much better film that I would like us to watch on Kill James Bond at some point during war season called
Yeah.
Army of Shadows, right? Which is about the French resistance and deals with some of these same calculations, right? And as soon as the Nazis take off the scientists, right? Sophia Loren's like, looking forward to living another day, gets domed off instantly.
Gosh,
by...
I sure do love having all my blood inside me.
Just walks
Yeah.
in and just fucking shoots her. Just silence gun,
And
bam,
you
you're dead.
have to do it, right? But the thing is, I'm also fascinated by making a woman do it, right? Because making that kind of the feminized cleanup labor is compelling to me. It's compelling to me as well because George Peppard leaves. He never finds out about this. He's like, as far as he knows, he's like,
No.
I'm gonna write to her after the war. You are doing the like hard immoral stuff so that James Bond can keep feeling like James Bond.
Yes.
having his little hero
Because it is
mentality.
useful for him to keep feeling like James Bond. It
Yes.
helps the
Yes.
process.
Yeah.
And
for
if I had to deconstruct James Bond in any way, the way I would do it would be there is a program around that guy to prevent him from ever having to feel moral compromise.
Who's the Jack Ryan like negative? Because the guy in all the Tom Clancy movies who is like he's the guy who will
John
slit
Clark.
throats.
Yes.
Nayar Kaj.
Oh yeah, Liev
Like
Schreiber.
she is doing what Curtis can't because like
He do what James Bond
it sucks, but this is the right thing for the mission. Otherwise, like lock Nora up or like recruit her for the next year or so.
Yeah, it's like, well, what are the stakes here? This is the German V2 rocket program that we're attempting to sabotage. They are going to bomb London if we don't do it. I'm sorry, you're dead.
Thousands will die.
Like your life is actually not that much comparative to the greater good here.
I liked how these scenes were basically an emotional roller coaster for
It's
everyone.
really good.
in
I
ways.
love how out of nowhere it comes that they make the decision to kill this woman and then do it. It's really good. And then they just move on.
Yeah.
Just like they don't touch it again. It's
Yep.
like it's done.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, like the resistance leader does not give it away. Like, she perfectly acts to Curtis. They're like, oh yeah, no, I fully support
He's like,
all of this.
oh,
She's
that's such
good
a
to
good
go.
idea, mate. Absolutely. You get on that transport. I'm just going to go talk to her.
Go talk to my weird fucking waiter.
And it never comes up again, in the same way that the guy who gets executed by the Nazis never comes up again. It just
casualties.
This is a collective task towards liberation, not an individual crusade. You might die on the way. Sorry.